What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Your boy Phil. How you doing? Let's watch some Judge Boyd. She just laces into this woman. And not for nothing, she is breaking her protective order against her estranged live-in boyfriend, and she's claiming that she's checking up on her daughter's mental health. Dude, she's just obsessed with her man. She wants to go check it out, and she even gets the mother involved. It's a quick one, but it's fun. Let's roll.
Here.
Hello.
So why are you before me today?
I violated my no contact order.
And why would you do that?
My concerns are my daughter's mental health.
Well, no, but there's a no contact order in place. And there's a reason there's a no contact order in place. There's a no contact order in place with this court. And on the civil side, there's also a no contact order. And then my other issue is
Sometimes her best reactions are when she doesn't say anything. It's just a... I'm really going to miss her.
then the grandmother starts blaming the party you were not to have contact with, telling them it's their fault that if you go to prison, and it's not, it's your consequences.
Yup.
So I don't know why you're violating my conditions that I have set for you. And there's a reason why I put those conditions in place, and your attorney knows there's a reason why I put those conditions in place, and you just want to violate it and pretend like you're...
Yeah, they put it in place because she's an absolute psycho. That's why. You could tell, man, she's unlaced. We've seen her before in Judge Boyd's court. I actually can find where she was given these restrictions and put on probation because it was over a domestic dispute and she laced into the boyfriend. It seems like the boyfriend's the victim here. Because back then, he didn't even want to show up to court or anything. I have to find her, but this girl's crazy.
Violating it for some benevolent reason, and you're violating it because you want to violate it. Because if you cared about these people, you wouldn't be in this position anyway. And the fact that there's another case on the civil side that has absolutely nothing to do with this, that's all you.
Let's play the back.
That's all you.
He's great.
And so did you get a chance to read what your mom is telling this other person?
Judge, I got to ask, why is my client being held responsible?
Ooh, little snippy there, huh, buddy? Ooh, okay. Look at Judge Boyd's face. Shut up. Shut up.
For something her mother says.
No, because the reason why I'm telling her that, she claims that she's concerned about the mental health, and that's an issue, because that person who said that about her, the only way she knew about this is because you told them, and this is all a family situation, and you're violating my rules, and you're violating the rules on the civil side.
Is this just that she's crazy, or is this like entitled, like, I can go, I'm her mom, I'm gonna go, I don't care what the court says? Is that a situation we're dealing with here? Let me know in the comments.
And I'm telling you right now, this is the only conversation we're going to have with your violation of these court's rules. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
No.
Next time, I'm not doing a client compliance hearing. If everything is in order, they're going to present me with a motion to revoke. I'm going to sign it. Then we'll have a hearing, and I'll see if they're able to prove it by a preponderance of the evidence. Your attorney will tell you that's the burden on motions to revoke. It's not beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Judge, I have spoken to my client. I spoke with her before the hearing was had. When this incident initially occurred, she knew that this was a possibility, so she hired me. I went into full detail explaining to her, especially in your court, how this works. So she is...
Do you think she's going to actually change here? You think she's actually going to, like, listen? Or is this going to happen all over again? This is just a repeated pattern by her. She's been in and out of here for the same issues. I'm telling you, I saw the original case, but I've seen her before. I'm actually going to dig into the crates for that and see. But definitely 100% she is batty.
Terrified, and she'll never be back here again.
Mm-hmm. The range of punishment for what your charges with is up to 10 years in prison for this case. And what gets me is you're an adult, you know the rules, and you're still violating them. That's a problem. Probation. Add MRT to her conditions. Is there anything else?
Motion to revoke.
Do you understand the court?
So what's this when you, because you guys always ask me in the comments, MRT, it's the motion to revoke. So they're adding the motion to revoke in the actual new stipulations and the probation. So that probably wasn't there before. So they're going to say you were warned, you were admonished, and now if it happens again, you're spending some time in jail.
Orders. Do you understand that there's to be no contact?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that on the civil side, they're saying no contact as well?
Yes, ma'am.
From here on out, everything that you do, you need to ask yourself, is this something that could potentially result in me going to prison? If the answer is yes, don't do it. If the answer is maybe, don't do it. Now, the MRT is going to help you with your decision making. And what you should have done with this, and your attorney will tell you, is you should have contacted the people on the civil side and say, hey, these are my concerns.
So now she has a case on the civil side. I don't know what that is. I think it's for damages from that first exchange. I think it's a medical situation. You know, it's not like a civil suit for like a traffic violation, like an accident. It's more of she beat the living pulp out of me for no reason, and now I'm suing you for medical bills. And this is an ugly situation. Low-key ugly situation. Oh God, I sound like my daughter saying low-key.
And you should have sent them a letter. These are my concerns. And they would have addressed that. You should have came back to court and say, hey, I have these concerns. And it would have been addressed. Do you understand?
Yes.
And you need to speak to your mother and tell her to stop blaming the party that you had contact with. Do you understand?
You need to tell your mother to shut up and mind her business. She probably brought her mother there. Oh, could you imagine the screaming going on? I can't.
Well, I'm going to have that conversation with mom.
Oh, yeah, because that does
All right, I like
no
him
good
again.
for that person and their mental health. So,
Of course, Judge.
anything else?
Judge, in addition to the MRT, the CSO is requesting field visits be done twice a month instead of once a month, as well as another compliance hearing in 90 days.
Ooh.
All right, we'll have another
we'll
compliance
see.
hearing in 90 days, and the field visits will be twice a month.
Sounds good, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Should I get that date from Norma?
Yes. Norma, 90-day reset for
She's gonna do it again. Who we kidding? She is going back to that house again. I'm telling you, this woman is going to be locked up. Judge Boyd is gonna have enough. We are going to miss this. It come January when Judge Boyd has to leave the bench. I am very upset with that. I know you are too. Tell me how you feel in the comments. Let me know. This is Time Serve Reacts. Having some fun. Let's roll.